Hello, hello everyone. We had a cold start. Okay, welcome everyone to the Stamperia Cafe again. And today we're going to have a couple guests. Now we go with the music that everybody loves, and then I explain you why I'm surrounded by boxes. Welcome again. Okay, so welcome to the Stampede Cafe, our weekly meeting. And lately we have so many meetings all the time. We have Monica Pout on Tuesday, something coming up on Wednesdays, we'll see, and the Stampede Cafe on Thursdays. It's a lot, lots of work, not for me, not so much. All I have to do is get my pen and come here, but for Omar and all the artists, it's so much. Still, love the effort and love the enthusiasm that is here every day. Ciao Vincenza, ciao Inge, ciao Beatrice, ciao Cindy, and ciao Cassiopeia. Okay, why am I surrounded by boxes? Because we are moving out. We have a bigger office, better, more technological, more with the lights, with the toys, with the graphics. You're going to see it's going to be incredible. Yes. So, what are we going to do today? As you know from the posters, we're going to have Belinda and a special guest showing some projects. Belinda, where are you? Let's see. Oh, that seems like an issue. There's a cat. Where is Belinda? Is she here? Is she there? Did she turn into a cat? Is she being a lady vagabond around the world? Hello, ciao. Hello.
You found me. The supervisor
Where were
took
you?
my
We
spot.
couldn't find you. All right. Welcome,
so
Olga,
cheeky.
and welcome, Belinda. I let you do it. What are you going to show us today? What's the project?
Okay, Olga,
Maybe
you go
the-
first.
Oh,
No,
me
you
go
go
first.
Guess
Okay,
first.
I go first. Okay, thank you, my lady. So today I will show you how to turn the casual wooden chest into really nice travel luggage. Sorry for the glare, but the setup is for you to see the demo, and you can open it. As you can see, the hinges will lift up, and it's all covered with Lady and the Vagabond. And today we will do a similar one that will be matching. It even have a handle, and I'm so in love with those collections. Oh my god, they just tackle my steampunk heart in a very good way.
It's really, really, really nice. And Belinda, what are you bringing today?
Okay, so I have got this project that I finished and I showed when we launched last week. And I've had a lot of questions on how I colored my airship and the lady. So I'm going to be showing how to take a normal resin piece that is just a white piece and using the new alcohol inks and the ceramica, showing everybody how to color them.
Perfect. Very nice. Okay, so let's get to it. Who wants to start? Can go first.
Belinda.
I think I'm going to say Olga. Okay, just give me a second. I've got to turn my camera around and just find the last thing, because now I've moved everything, and because I'm turning my camera around, everything is going to go backwards, so I have to work upside down because I don't have the option of 2 cameras. So just give me a second while I just sort that out.
Hello, Karine. Oh my God!
Who's in the chat? Hi, Kriak.
Yes, everyone is so excited on the chat because I have it on the other screen, and we are so excited to be here. And I hope that Giovanni will invite us to this new fancy office.
I can't wait for COVID to be over so we can do that.
As soon as we have the floor, we can invite people. Now we don't have the floor, we don't have the lights. Other than that, it's full. It's good.
You have walls and doors.
Said it on the live stream, so I will hold you.
We have.
Yeah, we
it's
have
here forever.
Let's turn this. I can't see what my camera can see. There we go. Okay. Right. Let's see if I can find you live. Can you see this? Are we upside down?
Okay. We are upside down, but we can see absolutely everything.
Okie dokie. There we go. Right. I can now see on my screen. Okay. So what I have got here, let's just make a space. So what I've done is I have got this whole delicious box of gorgeous molds that I have run, and this is the same mold but in the clear. And what I'm going to be showing you today is how to take the white one and using the new alcohol inks that Stamperia has launched with this round, and to color it. And then I'm going to be using the ceramica to add the shine over the top. So that's going to be the last step. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. And so these are all the new colors. They're lovely dual alcohol inks, and they come in white, yellow, ochre, red, magenta, purple, orange, brown, green. We won't say that too loud in front of Olga. Turquoise, light blue, blue, black, and white. I don't have all the colors because I know that when things launch, for those of you who haven't been on the designer side of things, it takes a while for everything to arrive properly. So this is what the packaging will look like. I have the samples, so the packaging is slightly different. But that's not to worry. It works exactly the same. It's the same contents. It's just a different packaging. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to just move that out of the way. And I'm going to start with the airship just because we don't have... Olga's got the most gorgeous big project for you, and hers will take a lot longer than mine. These molds have got the most incredible detail, which you can only really see once you start coloring them, which is what made me think to use the alcohol inks. So what I did is I just put a drop here, and then I use a paintbrush and just spread it around. And the more you use, the more it fills all the depressions in the mold and will dry with depth. So, or what you can do is put a drop on your, and don't do it over your project, do it there, put a drop on your actual brush, and then you can paint in. So it's entirely up to you how you want to do it, but I actually find if you just do the drop there, that works, and you can start seeing the project come to life.
Bella, I have
And
a
then,
question with what you are cleaning the brush, because alcohol ink will be permanent. So, what you use to clean your brush?
I actually just use the alcohol that Stamperia has to clean my brushes. And I find that that works really, really nicely. And also baby wipes. Baby wipes help clean a lot too.
Tamar says hello from New York.
Oh,
And
wow.
Crystal says that what a shame in Canada or North America, we could not have the clear resin from Stamperia because the customs do not allow the import.
Oh, they are so missing out. I know it's sad, but
yeah, but we will not jump it over. With the current situation, a lot of products cannot be shipped. And Erica says hello from Hungary.
Oh, wow.
And we have Hazel from UK and Marta from Poland.
Oh, and I see. I'm trying to, yes, I can't look at the screen too much. I'm going to put some dark color in the shadow areas down there. And where else do I need the dark one? Okay, right, time.
Asking if your piece is primed.
No, it's not primed. It's the raw resin. So you can see here, I've just got a wet wipe and I'm going to just use the wet wipe to clean my brush. So now I'm going to go into the purple and I'm going to, what shall I make purple? I think last time I made the reef purple. Let's do that again.
Inge says hello from Netherlands and Jason says hello from Australia. Hello, Mr. Jason. Nice to see you here. Oh my God.
It's so awesome.
Now in Australia it's like midnight.
Yes. Jason is the most awesome follower of ours. He gets up at ridiculous o'clock. He's also a chef, I think. So
yes, he is.
So he's always up at ridiculous o'clock for his job anyway. So thanks for making the effort, Jason. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, he wakes up around 2 a.m. just to, watch 1 hour live stream. So, yeah.
Yeah, we have the most amazing set of supporters all around the world. It's incredible. I can see I missed a few windows, so I'll just go back to that.
Says hello from France, and Nuneka says hello.
From Spain. Hello, Nuneka. Okay, so I think I've done all of the bits I want purple. Now I'm going to use the blue. And these you can actually mix like you would mix
watercolor.
Paint. Like you would mix watercolor, yeah. So I'm going to make the bottom of my bloat
They'll have to run, but she will watch us on replay. Have a great day at work, Krista. Jason appreciates what you do. And Karen, you said that you are lagging. Try to refresh the page because maybe you just end up in the wrong server.
Yeah, refreshing helps. I'm just adding where I feel I want a little bit more blue. Okay. And I can see another window that I missed. Let's go back and do the window.
Hello, Tamar.
Says that she loves we love you guys. We Stamperians are united with our love to create, and that's true. That's true. It's awesome community, people. Really,
just the most amazing community. The creative community has really come together, especially now during Corona. The support has been unbelievable. And oops, there goes my headphone.
Okay, I have a really good news for you, Bella. Jason says that he just pre-ordered your collection. That means that it's available in Australia.
I know of 2 shops in Australia that people are pre-ordering from. So yes, it will be available in Oz. So exciting. It's amazing to see the support from all around the world. So,
Did you receive a
okay.
particularly nice message during these days?
Oh, people have been messaging me and congratulating me, and it's been quite overwhelming actually. Yeah, it's been fabulous. So yes, the support worldwide, and everybody desperate to know where they can order their pre-orders from. So I've just been saying, go to your normal shop and contact them and say you want the stuff, ask them to pre-order. So it doesn't matter if this happens where that runs where you don't want it, because I'm actually going to be putting a darker color here anyway, because I want to highlight all the shadows in the wings. And the ceramica hides a whole lot of mistakes as they happen, so you don't have to worry about that. What are you laughing at, Olga?
Because I'm laughing on hiding mistakes. Marisol
Yes.
said, everyone from Andorra, and we have also Razmatas in the house, and she says that the color brings out all the details so nicely.
It does. When it just makes the house come alive. Okay, so I've got some there, right? So I can clean my brush. I'm going to try and I'm going to put some black, I think, at the top this time. There we go. It's like watching magic happen when it does that. Okay, what else do we need down here? I think we're pretty much done. I'm going to make this darker in there.
I really like how the ink is collecting in, in the deeper
in the grooves.
valleys.
Yeah.
It just okay.
It really works so nicely.
Thank you, Cindy. On a business perspective, I appreciate this message.
That shipping to shops to US is really fast and really quick, and she just got her order in a week. So yeah,
wow.
so
that is so awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just putting the lids back on. What I have done, obviously you won't be able to do it because the new packaging will have a black label, so you'll have to paint the tops white before you do this, but I've just put a drop of color on the top of each lid so that it helps me choose my colors. Okay, and the joy of alcohol ink is it dries really, really quickly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into my ceramica and give it a good rub in there and just start brushing over the top. And it starts to pick up all the details, and so the color that is sitting in the grooves is what you will see underneath the ceramica. So if, like here where I haven't got any color, I'm actually going to use the ceramica to color the wings. And when I'm sitting quietly by myself, I will also make sure that I go around all the edges. But for now, I'm just going to lightly brush over the top of everything.
Peculiaries says that it's mesmerizing look, and Inga says that, Belinda, I really like the ship Earth flying machine you made.
Thank you. Yes, this was when I was designing it. I was sitting there trying to think. I mean, we all know about blimps and all the different ones that exist in real life, and we call them airships. And I just thought, well, why don't I make a ship that flies in the air? So that's why it got a ship base and wings. And okay, so that's pretty much covered. And you can
over white surface for an incredible light effect, Nunu says. Oh my god, I love it. I love
the coverage is amazing. So I'm going to do this last piece, and now the best thing is the alcohol inks will work over the top of the ceramica. So if you decide that you want some more color in a place that you didn't put when you were doing the base colors, now you can actually add to it. So I want a little bit of blue on my flag.
You
And you
have
can
a lot of wow, wow, wow. I love it. Incredible. Addie says that it looks fantastic.
Thank
That's a
you.
great
So
technique, Belinda, and so much fun to do. From Terry, Tamar Perry. Excuse me, I don't know how to read. Vincenza says that oh my God, incroyable.
incredible.
Incroyable.
Okay, so here where I want a few more shadows, I'm going to come back with a little bit of the alcohol ink and just add it. There we go. And you can just spread it out. And pretty much that's done.
Says that it's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cassiopeia is Polish, so you can show off your Polish word.
Tag. That's all I can say. That's not thank you, that's tag.
Noneka asks for the close-up, so could you hold?
I will do a close-up now, just dipping in my brush. And let's do a close-up.
Oh my God, it's
very
so
nice.
Cool. It's
and
so
it's
cool.
I mean, you can see it's that quick and it's that easy. And you know, if you decide you want to change something, you can just take a wet wipe. Like if you decide you don't like what that's doing, you can just take a wet wipe and wipe it off and change it. So it's not cast in stone. Absolutely, because I didn't prime this. So somebody did ask that just now. Because I didn't prime it, so I'm just going to just dry that with my hand, and I can go back with my Ceramica, and there we go. So because I didn't prime it, there's no grip. So I didn't put any clear gesso or anything on this. It is just the pure plastic. And of course, if you alcohol on this one, it would just look gorgeous. I haven't done that yet, but that is something that I will sit and do a test run on. But there you go. It's that quick.
It will look fabulous because then the light will also dance through the clear resin.
That's the idea, and I want to put lights behind it in my project. So yes,
piece is stunning, and Tamar wants to own it as the wall.
So yes, so I would then just sit once I've finished doing all my coloring. I would just sit and finish off the edges properly. But that takes time.
Love it, and you got effortless shading thanks to that it's metallic and it reflects so nice. It also
absolutely, and the detail in the mold comes up. So for the lady, she works just as well, and I did exactly the same process for her.
So she looks fabulous, and I love that piece. I love that piece.
My supervisor who had my spot. So let's see.
Supervisor is really the best character.
Oh, he is such a character in real life and in my paper. Okay, so I'm going to turn the screen up to say hello. I'm back.
Oh my God, and I love this choker. Every time when I see you with the Lady Vagabond choker, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. You should make a tutorial on doing the piece.
I will.
It's so fab.
I tell you, my brain is like, there are so many ideas and so many things. As I said, I keep writing everything down in my notebook, and yes, there will be lots of tutorials coming, and Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives and all those sort of things as soon as my stuff arrives, because I've got a limited amount of products at the moment, but I've placed my pre-order too, same as everybody else. And as soon as my stock arrives, we'll go crazy with making stuff.
Excellent.
Lauren also loves the necklace, and Razmataz loving supervisor.
He's such a character. I'm surprised he hasn't come in here to add his own voice to the live.
I'm also surprised. Probably it's because you're having headphones and he doesn't hear.
Yes, he can't hear us.
Yeah.
So,
thanks, Luciana. Okay,
remember to comment down under and to say how much you love it, and if you would like to have our regular meeting with Belinda and Olga, it would be great. Would you like to have one of these streamings every once in a while? So yeah, comment and remember to share. Remember to share the videos.
Luciana is here. Hello, Luciana.
Hello, Luciana. Thanks.
And you got to comment that your collection is amazing.
Okay, I can see my screen now again. So now it's my turn to read for you and your turn to create.
Sorry, just one second. Belinda, do you have one of your pads nearby?
Yes, I do. I did.
Can you show the first edition mark?
Cover. Yes, I've got it here.
So this is something that not everyone knows. This is a new feature. In the bottom, you can find the logo that says first edition, and it means that it's the first batch of pads that has ever been produced. Make sure you get those, okay? That's very important.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Olga time.
Okay, Olga time. Olga time. So this is the one that I created off screen for you and this is Giovanni.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the beauty of being live. So I cover it with Antoni's papers with the coordinating line, and I use the molds from Lady Vagabond, and I bended them and I cut them up because I got from my dear Lady Vagabond a few of those elements. Those are exactly same as the ones that Belinda was coloring with the ink. And when you heat them up with your heat gun, you can bend them and you can create all the kind of constructions with them. So that was Belinda's idea to make the belts bended. She did it on canvas, so I thought that it will look super cool as the box, because when I lift it up, the hinges will lift up as well. So I put them all over the screen. I used Stamperia paints, and I covered them with the paint, and I have two bended hinges that will go over here. No, they go over here. This time will go on the sides. And the box that I will be making today is covered with Bella stencil and Stamperia Platinum crackling paste. I love that thing, and it gives you such a nice vintage look. Okay, so I will take my favorite paper from Lady Vagabond, and guys, you have to appreciate how much it cost me to cut this line. Seriously, I almost cried when I was doing the first cut, because this paper is my absolutely favorite, and I'm so happy because we have it also in rice paper. Okay, and to stick everything, I will use glossy gel. It's really heavy body gel, so it will secure all my pieces on. I will cover everything with patina umbra. So first you have to, that's the lesson that I learned, unfortunately, on the live stream. So if you want to use any of those patina products, you have to use it as the very last step, because nothing will stick to it. We had the stream where I was holding pieces for 1 hour, hoping that my elements will stick to my hat. Okay. And I'm putting a little bit of this glossy gel on top, because patina will work better if it have a primed surface. And I don't have anything else handy, but you can use the collage glue, for example, and do exactly the same thing. Put a little bit on top and a little bit underneath. It will not ruin your paper, and it will make sure that everything just sticks nicely. And it would be cool to have a clean brush, don't you think? Okay, so now we will stick the pieces. And to stick all the elements, we will use a really nice, decent amount of the product. I'm using the stick to not cover my whole hand. And excuse my Batman bandage. It's, my cat.
What happened?
Oh, my cat. I was saving my cat and he didn't appreciate me saving him from the fall, and he just cut my my hand. Okay. So I want to secure all the pieces because I can also paint them off the screen, because you know I like to go big. So I decided to pick a challenging piece to do on the live stream. Some of my hinges are already painted. Some of them are black, so you can see how nice it will work with the oh my god, what did I use? I used patina and tricanta. That it's here, yeah, the gold one. And there is a huge difference between those patinas and ceramica waxes, because ceramica waxes and those patinas, they are both like metallic, but patinas give you more worn look, more aged look. They are a little bit deeper. Crea, the mold is Lady Vagabond mold. I'm sure that Bella can tell you what's the name or the product code for this one. It's the one that have a lot of hinges, and you have to run it twice to make a whole box, because you have a lot of designs, but each one of them is the only ones. Here we have belts that are covered with paint, a little bit of black to add shading, because it will, you know, the underpainting will help out with the colors. Then I will have a little bit less shading at the end to do. Okay. And with the elements that will be lifting up with my lid, I'm making sure just to stick this part, not to stick this part, because if I will put the gel here, I will not open my suitcase. Like never, ever, ever, ever. When this gel will dry, it's dry. You can stick anything to anything with that, and it will be really nice permanent hold. Okay. We will clean the edge with, I will take the nasty brush from the frame and I will just clean all the edges. Okay, great. So on the front, it's already holding well enough for me to, you know, like shift it. And you can see that those elements do not fall. So that's good. That's always good. If your pieces do not fall, it's always a good thing. A nice, generous amount. And then we will just press it. Okay.
People are loving the mold. We keep on receiving messages saying how much they love the mold, and we got the code. Perfect.
You know, the molds have amazing amount of details. I squeak every time when I look at them. Here you have the sentiments, and you can actually read the letters, and they are tiny, itsy bitsy. I love the detail on those molds. And seriously, you can use the resin in them. You can use clear resin, and it's really important because clear resin, you cannot use it in all the molds, but you can use it in all Stamperia molds. And clear resin will give you such a cool results in the molds, especially for Christmas time. I cannot wait for my pre-order to arrive, because I'm thinking about doing you know, all the Christmas ornaments with this line to have a steampunky vagabondy Christmas tree. Oh my god, that will be so cool. And I'm placing this hinge just here. Okay, and this one will go here. I also have a belt that I should cover with another coat of paint, because you can go with the paint really either really thick or thin. I prefer to go with two thin coats just to not lose the detail, because if you will go too heavy, then of course you will lose the detail. Okay, and I have my brush. I know it looks disgusting, but it's because I use it so much with all the kind of products like this. And patina, when it dry, it's permanent, so I will not remove it from that brush. I coat my brush quite nice, and it's nice and fluffy. Let's get rid of the excess of gel here and there. Perfect. So this one will be drying now, and we will move to the side to go over elements. So if you concentrate the color, you will get a really, really, really nice coverage with the gold. I'm quite delicate still because I don't want to move my elements too much. A little bit here on the tips, on the metal elements. Oh, hello, Miss Vagabond.
I've got the mold.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
that.
see.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Trying to hold it up close so you can see the detail.
Put something
That
black
is
behind.
okay. Good point.
Because
I had it
otherwise,
ready. There we
yeah,
go.
because otherwise we will not see it. Because oh yeah,
There
now
we
you
go.
can see. And those all the hinges.
Keyholes. So yeah, and there's keys, and there's, let me find a bigger piece of paper.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Trying to see what I'm.
Remember
Okay.
that it's the other way around, like you know, in
It's
the.
like playing with a mirror, only backwards. Yes, so while I'm on the screen, I'll show the other molds. So these are the other ones that she's got, that she's
This one,
using.
this one I
So
love as well. I love
the
all the
handles
patterns.
and the buckles and the hinges. This lock down at the bottom here is the one on my treasure chest. These hinges in the
This
middle
one that
here
I bended here.
that you bent, yes.
It was hard to bend, but I did
I
it.
know, because it's thick, but you were patient. And then these hinges were actually the ones off my mother's trunks, suitcases that she took to Europe. So, yeah. So,
I got a little bit of ceramica, not
and then
ceramica, of the patina here. Okay.
while we're showing the molds, you're not using this one today, but it's one that you've got that
Yeah,
arrived
that's
in
the
your
one
kit.
that I got, and it's actually kind of funny story that I don't use the mold that I have.
I know, because you were so inspired to make the suitcase.
Oh, I
So,
love it, and I love the
where's
story, you know, with the whole collection.
behind me here? I've got all of my things, and it's the same. So the one that Olga's using there is the one that I posted today on Facebook. And I've combined the stencil together with the actual three-dimensional mold. So this one here in the middle is from the stencil, which is flat, and then these ones I've actually added the molds to. So there's so many different ways you can use them.
Okay, so I just want to mention quickly what I will do on the wooden part. I will cover it with the paint. It's acrylic Allegro paint. And because my paste is already dry and it's crackle paste, so I will just put a little bit of paint on the surface, then add a little bit of water and tap off the excess. And look how it brings all the crackles and all the pattern, because it's a beautiful floral pattern from your granny's notebook. And I'm moving my pieces way too much because they don't want to stay put now. Okay. Okay, and here you go. Let's press it down. Okay, and the last.
Belinda, Olga, we have a
Yeah.
question. How about using light clay in the molds? Resin is very difficult to find in Norway. Actually, we're shipping it these days, but what about clay?
I use a light clay in the molds quite often, and you know, if you use the clay, you have this privilege that when it's wet, you can bend it and adjust it. It's just the matter that I borrowed the prints from Belinda, so I would have to borrow her molds to make it happen, and it will take more time. That's why I went with resin. But in the molds, you can use everything. You can use resins, you can use clay, you can use also polymer clays of all the kinds, you can use the cream paste. If you are patient, and I use cream paste here with the stencil, so it will give you nice metallic look. It looks like metal, but you know, molds will eat up the jar like that quite
Quite quickly.
quite fast. Yeah, and you will have to wait a long time for it to dry. And I'm everything but not patient.
Yes,
Okay,
the clay works beautifully.
so I would take another color. Let's take the lighter one, just to add a little bit shading on the belt, because I will do all the details, you know, of camera in the peace of mind, because I'm really slow crafter. That's a secret. I'm really slow, and it's rarely case when I will finish, work while being live. So I'm really slow, and I would just go over them and just add a little touches of the lighter color, and then we will grab patina umbra, and you can let it sit for a really long time and then remove with any kind of oil or clear wax. I prefer to use like baby oil to remove the excess of patina. And I will go over all my elements. Just make sure, because right now they are wet, so I'm holding it down to make sure that none of this product will get underneath, because like I told you, then it will not stick. It
Yes,
will
because
not
it's oil-based.
on top of
So
the
glue does not, water-based glues will not stick on top of the oil-based paint.
But you can see how easy it is to shade your elements with using just two colors. I got all the middle tones, and it looks just like the vintage hinge right now. Yeah. So
you're doing such a gorgeous project. Thank you.
I'm
Christiana's
so
asking,
happy that
where
I can
can
work
someone
with
from
you.
Israel buy your Stamperia products?
Well,
I have.
I know we have shops in Israel. I don't have the name here, but we will comment tomorrow with the name of the best shops.
Thank you.
Thank you, Verlina, for the question.
Yeah, because people are asking all the time where they can get it.
Yes. Oh, let's do like this. So, if you need to know where to find shops, just write directly to Stamperia. We are going to write back right away with the best shops in your area. Okay. And if there is
Which
no shop
email
around
address
you,
should they use? Just go online and contact Stamperia from your website?
or on chat.
On the chat, yes. On the messenger. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because on Messenger, it's easier to spot the message, because I would say that with the release, you will have quite a few messages in your inbox.
Yeah, it's been a busy week.
Before
awesome
it's
busy week.
dry, I'm wiping off the excess to make shading smooth, because I want edges really dark, and I would go at least twice. It takes a couple minutes for the patina umbra to settle down. So after it's set down, I will go and do all the shading again, just to get this. Oh, I can show you on this piece. Let's put it one on top of the other. So here I have the base layer already laid down. And if I will go again, you can see how nice and fast, really deep shading is. Okay. And I like to use the brush. You can use your finger with no issues. I like to use fluffy makeup brushes for everything, for wax, for any kind of oil-based product. It just gives me the best result and soft cloth. And then we just gently buff it, really gently, because we don't want to scrape off all the product. We just want to have a nice shading. And look how it's bringing the stencil, because here I also stenciled out the wording to have all those beautiful sentiments from the stencils on. And my main sentiment, escape the ordinary. Unfortunately, you cannot see it well now, because if I will make it really nicely visible for you guys, then you will see just the sentiment, nothing else. That's the light reflecting in the super metallic element. So if something is hi Jody, something is hard to see, then you can guess that it will be really, really metallic, and that makes me super happy.
My unicorn friend.
Yeah. Okay.
Spadi was asking where to find in Algeria. We're gonna write that too.
Yeah, because that will be the easiest way, guys. Just comment down in the chat. And as Giovanni already have to go through the chat again to ask previous questions, then he will also answer yours. So yeah, I'm so lucky we have it here, stationary. So
Yes, we're very spoiled with our shop here.
Yeah, I will be able to get my ladies vagabond here with no issues. Super happy. Okay. To be honest, it will take me, a bit to fuss around with my elements to go for the real perfection everywhere. And again, I will have to paint all the boxes.
You've given us a good.
Yeah, I showed everything, and now I'm going back with,
timber.
Look, let's do this way. You can post in the comments the final result, and people will be able to see the conclusion.
Yes, I will post both chests. Like, it will take me around 30 minutes after live to finish it off and everything. And after that, I will post it here, and I will send pictures so you can put it in Insta stories or something like that.
Great, great. Okay. So, just a sec, because I have the announcement for the lady who won the pizza box from last week.
Ooh!
Everybody wants a pizza box.
And wait. I have it here. It is Deborah Ann Kruger.
Wow.
Deborah, let us know.
Giovanni, could you tell us again what you have to do to win the pizza box? Because I think it's the most asked question ever.
So, what you have to do is to share these videos. Share them when you see these lives coming up. Click the share button and possibly leave us a like. This is a classic YouTube speech. And you're going to be picked. And you're going to get your pizza. Congrats. Huh? So, actually, and then I have an announcement to make. We are organizing a Stamperia Hop, which will take place next month, but you're going to find out all about it in the next sessions. So stay posted. Okay. Thank you very much. I see Olga is still working on it.
I shall be working for a while.
I will be working on it all the time. So, but I can talk and craft. There is no problem with.
Oh my word! There's no problem with Olga talking. Nope.
So to wrap up the talk, how was this week, Belinda? How was it to come out with this creation and receiving all the support? What did something unexpected happen?
I've been walking on air. I mean, I'm already 6 foot tall, and add about 10 centimeters of air underneath me as I glide around my flat and Berlin. It's just been the most amazing experience. The support from everybody worldwide. I mean, it's unbelievable. Everybody is loving it, and everybody is wanting to get their hands on it. So it's great if you could put in the comments down below if you're looking for it. The answers will come from Stamperia. So that's the one thing that I haven't been able to answer everybody with. So my answer has always been contact your local shop where you buy everything from normally and ask them to order it, because its pre-order is available now. Stock shipping middle of November. So I've got almost like a copy and paste on my phone. Because that, I think, yes, is the most asked question. But it's just the warm, fuzzy feeling that I've had from people from all over the world in response to this has been just mind-blowing. It's just been the most special thing. I mean, this has been a real dream come true for me. I've been an end user for the last, my son is 16. I started scrapbooking the year before. So for the last 18 years, I've been scrapbooking as an end user. So, you know, I still sometimes wake up and think, wow, that was an awesome dream. Let's get back to reality. And it's like, it's not, this is real. This is happening. It's just wow. Every day is wow.
I just want to mention that, you know, even if you get your answer where you can buy it, if you have local shops still, you know, like go and tell them that you would like to see this this
The brick and
sortiment
mortar
in the
shop. Yes.
Yeah, because they will bring it, and then every time when you will have any Stamperia needs, you will have the place that you can go and ask like, hey, could you order that for me? Yeah, mine is clear resin in States. That it's not doable right now, guys.
Yes.
Okay.
That they won't be able to get.
And look at me.
Good.
Going messy again. It's
All
fine.
right. I have to go back to making boxes. See you all soon. And congratulations to both. Really beautiful projects.
That was
Thank
fun.
you.
Ciao.
Thank you. Ciao,
Bye.
Giovanni.
Let's see the,
Bye,
let's see the
everyone.
song
It
again.
was so cool to have you here.